a battle through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Burnstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. To throw, it's Owens. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Design quarterback run. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Owens. He'll throw it now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The shotgun handoff here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They keep him guessing with a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running back with the football.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Van Buren. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Oh, and he's off It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff again. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Owens. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaking free at the 35. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A gain sets up a third down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on fourth down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and his back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard run. That's a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Eludes a tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back. It's Owens. He escapes the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Problem with the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got him on a crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Van Buren. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Oh, down he goes as he's sacked.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Quick juke to get free. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking deep downfield with the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. In the clear at the 25. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Quick throw, testing the middle. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's the RPO, caught to the right. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge jump play to wrap up this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Past the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their response.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback Drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right